Next, we're going to continue just tidying up the HTML for our buttons. And we're also going to remove the width and height tags from each of our button elements. Note, however, we do leave the alt tags in place. The reason for this is because the HTML5 specification requires that the alt tag be left in place. Once we've done that, you'll see that we now have a rather nice nested layout for each of our elements that isn't really much different from the original div structure, but it now has meaning. The last thing we're going to do is remove the actual IDs for a lot of the inner elements. The reason for this is because we don't really need these IDs, and we only need them in places where we are going to specifically target those elements. We'll leave this ID here, but we'll give it a better name. And again, as with all the other image tags, we've left the alt in there. The reason we leave the alt in there is for area compatibility. Standards compliance in HTML5 tells us that we need to do everything possible to make our site accessible by people who may have learning disadvantages or who may be using specialist equipment. Leaving the alt tag in means that there will always be an alternative description there for anything that we only have a graphic and no text for.